Re ke le dumedise kaofela ba le leng teng, and take this opportunity to also apologize to all of you for starting late. We had a challenge with this venue, unfortunately. I'm told that last week there was an event by the legislature. One of the portfolio committee was here for their meeting, and there was a mix up with the payment of the venue. And the official responsible opened the venue for the portfolio committee even when the proof of payment was not available. And subsequent to that, she was suspended for allowing the portfolio committee to use the venue without the proof of payment. So there was that issue in the morning to say that they have not received the proof of payment. There was just that confusion. So we did not want to put any other staff members' work in the line by forcing Horababule venue when the paperwork is not properly done. So I just want to take this opportunity to send my profuse apologies for the delay. The meeting was supposed to start at 10 o'clock, and I know all of you, saying, but it is not out of disrespect that we are starting our meeting late. I hope that including the department who has been here earlier, our sincere apologies. Without any further waste of time, I want us to start with our meeting. And before I do that, I'd like to welcome all of you. You are most welcome here. This is your meeting, and you are free to engage in any way you want to. So, but before I officially declare the meeting open, I would want to declare this venue as a precinct of the legislature, as we normally do, so that we follow the rules of the legislature, because we will be in a legislature per se. So, my name is Refilwe Kekana, for those that do not know me. I'm the chairperson of the Portfolio Committee for Agriculture, Rural Development and Environment here in Gauteng. And I therefore declare the Lord Khanyile Community Hall here in Ivory Park in the city of Joburg as the precinct of the Gauteng Provincial Legislature in terms of Rule 56, subsection 1-2 of the Standing Rules of the Gauteng Legislature, version 5, revision 8, read together with section 2, subsection 1, and section 28 of the Powers, Privileges and Immunities of Parliament and Provincial Legislature Act number 4 of 2004. Therefore, for the duration of this meeting, honorable members and colleagues, this place will be declared as the precinct of the legislature. And therefore, the standing rules of the legislature will apply and govern all the engagements of the day. And let me also extend my warm welcome to the HOD and her team from the Department of Agriculture, Rural Development and the Environment, and the Honorable MEC Mbali Hlope in her absentia. I have received her apology. I will table it when we come to apologies. All the officials, everyone present, all the stakeholders that are here, all individual community members that are here who got the invite, the staff from the legislature, and people of the media, as well as those that have joined us on the various social media platforms. Good morning, and you are all welcome to this meeting. Perhaps before I outline the purpose of this meeting, let's take the apologies so that we know who is not here and also who is here. I will request that Lebo take us through the apologies, or I can quickly go through them. There's honorable members who tendered their apologies. Member Engelbrecht, involved with party business. Member Miller, she also can't make it for the meeting today. And Member Ndlovu, who's not feeling well. And Member Hassan also has got other engagements. But with me, I do have honorable members, Member Gogon Ndlovana on my extreme right hand, member. And Member Khanyile, just next to me on my right hand side, member. So these are the only members that could make it. I think I received the apology for the MEC. As you would know that today is the International Women's Day. So the MEC was double booked. We had invited the MEC, the HOD, and the entire team. But then the department decided that because there's two competing events, rather they split so that the MEC goes to the other event and the HOD and the rest of the team attend our event. So I think the MEC is well represented in terms of the HOD and the team. They will be there to engage with yourselves, and I'm sure we are in good hands at this stage. But as for us, you know, we are the legislature. We are playing an oversight role over the department. So we are here to bring government closer to you, the services of government closer to you, because sometimes it's not easy for you to go to their offices. You probably don't even know where they are located in the city of Joburg. So it's better us as the legislature who are mandated with doing public participation to rather bring the department here closer to where you stay, so that you can have an engagement with them and they can be able to extend their services through to you. So the purpose of this meeting today, honorable members and cooperatives that are here and all the stakeholders that are here, is for us or for you to engage the department. And as part of oversight and scrutiny, as I've said, by this portfolio committee, we have convened this meeting in order for you to deliberate and analyze the performance of the department with respect to farmer support in the province, and perhaps specifically to this area of Ivory Park. So the department will be expected to respond and give account on all matters that will be raised by you, all the invited stakeholders. And the aim is to actually strengthen the oversight work that we are doing in ensuring that accountability is provided by the executive authority. And also, this is also part of our responsibility, like I said, to bring government services closer to the people in the form of public participation, which is our key mandate as the portfolio committee. And I think I've received a list of stakeholders that are here. I'm not sure if they are here already. Sorry? Okay. But we will recognize them. I see some of them are not here. I see transport outside. Maybe they will be joining us just now. So in terms of the agenda for today's meeting, we do have opening and welcome. We have dealt with the apologies. And item 3 will be the confirmation of the agenda. Item 4, it will be the stakeholder engagement session, where there will be an overview by the department. They will just give a brief overview as to the work that they are doing. And then we will have stakeholder submissions, which will be verbal as well as written submissions. And then the committee members who are here can also add what they want to add or comment. And then thereafter, the department will come back with the responses or the comments. And then item 5 will be resolution tracking, honorable members, and then we'll deal with the NCOP bills, the provincial bills if there are any, petitions, correspondence, any other matters arising by the members, and then date of the next meeting and adjournment. So we don't wish to hold you too long, but we want to ensure that we have a meaningful and fruitful engagements. So at this stage, I will call for the adoption of the agenda. Honorable Khanyile.
Yeah, I move for the adoption.
Thanks, Chair. I second.
Thank you very much. And like I said, we do have an audience on our social media networks, on Facebook, as well as on YouTube. HOD and department, this area of Ivory Park, as you would have seen, is a very densely populated area. And they've got numerous challenges. There's a lot of crime taking place in this area. But equally, and also there's a lot of illegal occupation of land that is taking place in the space. But equally, it's a very vibrant community, as you would have seen. Very entrepreneurial. And I think it's your TISH area, your typical TISH area, and I know that your priority area is the TISH area. And that's precisely why we thought we should convene this meeting in this area, because it's very relevant. And I'm sure the community members that are here will be able to share with you what they are doing or what they hope to achieve as individual farmers and entrepreneurs in their space. So without any further waste of time, I would want to give you and the department an opportunity just to account to us, the portfolio committee, in terms of the work that you have done or you are doing, and specifically what you have done in terms of agriculture in the space of Ivory Park and surrounding areas. So over to you, HOD. Perhaps you can introduce your team as well before you start, so that the stakeholders can know who is here. Yeah, over to you.
Malibongwe. Gamala makhosikazi. Honorable Chairperson, good morning to yourself. Good morning to the honorable members. Ngiyabingelela emphakathini. Ngiqala ngokuthi malibongwe ngoba namhlanje the 8th of March is deemed as International Women's Day. Kusho ukuthi amakhosikazi ayarecognizwa kwilizwe emhlabeni wonke jikelele. Lefatshe kaofela li recognize bomme kajeko ki International Women's Day. Re lebohela monyetla, Honorable Chairperson, wa gore re be teng fa re tlo buledisana le the community of Ivory Park. Siyanibingelela community yase Ivory Park. Sithi hala lagini. Ngathi anifuna ukubala. Igama lam uMatilda wakwaGasela. Kitlhogo ya lefapha la agriculture, rural development and environment. Re tlile mo really team ya department kaofela ya leadership ya department. Ke tla introduce the colleagues tsaka, batla yemella ba dumedise as I introduce them. Honorable Chairperson, if it's okay with yourself, I will give an overview, but I will ask the various chief directors to come and briefly talk about their own areas of specialty. We will then ask our director, who's responsible for farmer support development, to come and speak specifically of the programs tse re nang le tsona mo lefapeng le, ho thwa keng, in this area. Ke tla kopanya mo le mo ke tla sokola mara zizolima ziyetsheni. Bese ngishilo ukuthi igama lami nguMatilda Gasela, i-HOD yase EARD. Ngihamba no CFO wethu ubaba ophethe imali, so manifuna imali kufanele nicele kulo baba lo. Igama lakhe uRulani wakwaPhelembe, ngicela abulise. Uye ke masifuna imali kufanele sicele kuye. Bese sibe no chief director wethu or responsible for agriculture. Masikhuluma ngeagriculture sikhuluma ngobaba osisapotayo uma sifuna ukulima, uma sifuna ukuba neenkomo, neembuzi, neenkukhu, namaqanda, konke. Lo baba lo igama lakhe ngumncedisi wakwaMadolo. Bese sibe no chief director wethu or responsible for rural development. Now masikhuluma nge-rural development, nathi masibheke Ivory Park akhona indawo ezingekho sophisticated kakhulu. So masikhuluma nge-rural development asikhulumi ngendawo zase Eastern Cape noma zaseMpumalanga, but there are areas in our own areas which can be declared as rural development. Umama wethu, umama uHari Manotwana. Siyabonga. Bese siba no dokotela, sinabo dokotela departmentini yethu. We are very rich. Sino dokotela uWynton Rabulao. Now Dr. Wynton Rabulao, Dr. wezinja namakati neinyoka, Dr. weilwane. Akusu Dr. ongakwazi ukuthi mangiphethwe ikhanda ngigijimele kuye. Dr. Rabulao. Sino acting chief director wethu or responsible for agro processing. Kusho ukuthi uma silima sifuna ukwenza peanut butter noma sifuna ukwenza juice, lo baba lo uyasinceda. Noma umbila sesifuna ukwenza impuphu, lo baba uye osincedayo. uTidiso Mulepo. Sino director wethu or responsible for indaba ze-risk, ukwenza ukuthi konke sikwenzayo singabi nezinto ezizosifaka emgodini zibe yi-risk kithi, ubaba uObathule. Sino baba obaluleke kakhulu esithi responsible for farmer support development. Okusho ukuthi njengoba bengishilo ukuthi kunabantu beagriculture, lo baba lo masifuna imali yokuthi sibe nama farms, ukuthi sibe namahhoko einkukhu, ukuthi sibe nendawo lapho sikwazi ukuthi sithengise amaqanda, ama-warehouse. Lo baba lo uye osincedayo. Uyindodana futhi yasesontweni eWisile, ubaba uMphotlaphe. Abanye ke ngizoba introducer ngaphandle kokuthi ngiye ukuthi benzani, but bayi support bonke in the department. Kukhona ubaba uGoba Phakade osincedisayo usifuna training. Bese siba nobaba uAnton Maswikaneng naye uyasisiza kwinto ze-farmer support development. Sinobaba uLucky Lisufi, uLucky ucabanga ukuthi related no Premier mara abekho related. uLisufi. Bese siba nama interns wethu kusho ukuthi what we also do ukuthi sithathe abantwana abancane sibafundise so that kusasa njengoba thina sesibadala uma sigudluka ehlalweni kube yibo abathathayo kube yibo who run with the department. Sino Ziyanda Bulisa. Bese siba no Newo. Dumedisa Newo. Siyabonga. Honorable Chairperson, if it's okay with you, can I then ask the various chief directors to come and very briefly say what you are doing, and then I'll come and round off, if it's okay.
Yeah, you can introduce yourself and the team. That.
Okay, nna ke nna Tediso Molepo HOD na santsane ang
Renali Dr. Siabeto Mautswa, Doctor, if Sabata Mawoba, sorry, bang palele wrong. Metlalang, ki bone ki sa o bone. O dutse ko morago. Metlalang Boipelo ke she's one of us. Justice, ke o mo feng justice. Ngingaxoshwa nasemsebenzini. Justice Lehoro ke yena o re thusang go re fa di implements, the seeds, the seedlings. Honorable Chairperson, there were two ladies here who have now left. They said they did not know why they were here. So we explained to them why they are here. They then said, can they be given seeds? And then we called Justice. So Justice has promised. Bare habana moba dulang teng habana tulo ya go jala. So we told them gore re ka ba thusa ka mavili kapa ka di box. So Justice uba tshepisitse ke Justice Lehoro, and once he committed that he will assist them batsamaya, but he will follow up and assist them in that regard. This is all of us, Honorable Chairperson.
No, ke a leboga HOD. I think litlile ka boyo. Department e kaofela, I'm sure the city di empty ko department. A ke re la bona baholo hore department e le tseya serious. Let's give them a round of applause. Yeah. So any question e le tlabeng le botsa, the team is here. A gona lefapha le le seng teng le le tla kgonang go arabela dipotso tsa lona. Yeah, you can proceed, HOD, uta re bolella hore who's going to start.
Thank you very much. We are going to be very brief. So Dr. Rabula will come first. He's going to be brief. He will be followed by Acting Chief Director for Agro-Processing, and then he'll be followed by Mr. Matolo, and then by Director Mpotlape, and that will be all. So I'll speak briefly about sustainable use of the environment because the Chief Director is off sick, and that will be all, and then we'll wait for answers, questions.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson, members of the Portfolio Committee, colleagues, HOD, bommele bontate. Jwale ka ge HOD a hlalositse ka baka la nako, I'm going to be very brief. Unity ya ka mkho HOD una sa hlalositse ka teng, ki unity e dealang ka livestock. Dinja, dikatse, dipudi, dikolobe, fela jwalo. So what we normally do, ke gore diphoofolo tsa lona re a di enta, re thibela malwetse a e leng gore a ka di bolaya, mme malwetse a mang ke malwetse a e leng gore a ka tloga mo diphoofolong a affecta batho, bana fela jwalo. So re na le di-technicians tsa rona tse di yang ko di-farmong, and then ba tlhabela diphoofolo tsa rona. Sa bobedi, ba di treata hape for the internal and external parasites. Akela tse ba le bana re ba fa dipilisi for dibokwana tsa ka mohare le ha ba ka bana le dinta mo ditlhogong fela jwalo. Le diphoofolo tsona di a di fumana dintho tseo, so ba lefapha la ka le bona ba thusa mabapi le taba eo. And then ba fa gape le advice on best management practices, gore ke eng se o tshwanetseng go se etsa gore diphoofolo tsa hao di phele hantle, and hape ke eng se o sa tshwanelang gore o di etse. We also have what we call vaccination campaigns for the pets. Akere tse ba bolwetse bo ba bitsang gore ke marabe, rabies, bo e leng gore ba a bolaya ha bo kena motho ha sa fumane thuso ka pele, it's guaranteed gore motho o tlo hlokahala. So the technicians tsa rona di run those campaigns, ba hlabela dinja le dikatse. And then we also have sterilization campaigns. Akela tseba diphoofolo tsa rona di ata, go na le dintja tse ngata tse di rang diphapi tse leng gore di end up di sna batho bao ba di tlhokomelang. So we do those sterilization campaigns gore re limite population ya diphoofolo. So ha ke tlo tsena thata, I think the best I can do ko gore ke lefe a contact person. Should any one of you abanele a challenge or abatla gore a ikopantshe le dingaka tsa rona, ke nomboro ke ena e ke tla lefang yona. Ke ntate Khomotso Makhubela. Khomotso Makhubela. Nomboro ya hae ke 076 421 8865. Ere ke boeletse 076 421 8865. Ka bokopana HOD ke taba tse ke le tshwaretseng tsona. Ke a leboga.
Honorable Chairperson and members of the Portfolio Committee, HOD, Baholo, Dumelang. Oh, ke kopela tshwaro, nna ke nna Tediso Ivan Molepo. Ke tlo represent Chief Directorate ya Agro Processing. Mona kung enti le here ka byala mopu or mmidi re nyaka hore rusile e be bupi re tlo khonoja he re na le dikgogo re nyaka hore re di tlhabe re di apeye re khonoja. So mo nakong e ntsi go ra hore dilo tsotlhe tse re di byalang hore re khono di ja le diphoofolo tse di ruang ho na le something e tshwanto re yetse mo tsona hore di khono hore re di je di be consumable. That process re bitsa agro processing. Okay, so re supporta batho kaofela ba e leng hore ba etsa di juice, ba etsa di jam, ba etsa di peanut butter, ba rekisa di kgogo tse jewang tse tlhabilweng, ba rekisa le dinama tsa normal dinama tse jewang go di butchery and so on. Batho bo botlhe bao re a ba supporta ka training, re ba supporta ka di business plans, re ba supporta ka metšhini ya hore ba khone go processa dilo tsa bona and so on. So if ho na le further inquiries re tla utlwa maybe he ho na le di questions, but basically that is what we do in the department. Re a leboga.
Dumela Chairperson, the members of the Portfolio Committee, our stakeholders, our HOD and colleagues. Lina laka ke bolela Sepedi, lina laka ke Khari Manotwane. I'm Chief Director responsible for rural development in the department. Ra tseba hore mo Gauteng go na le dipleke tse leng gore ga di na le di services le menyetla ya go accessa di opportunities tse different akere. So re tlhokomela dilo tsa go developer magaeng. Tje ka ge chairperson se tablet le HOD le mo Ivory Park se re bona gore go na le mo re ka thusang. So some of the work that we do, re dira di home-based profiling. O thole le gore maybe o na le small nyana business nyana ka mo gae, o rekisa ditamati, o rekisa di eng. Ra kgona go thusa, re go thusa, o kgone le go registera le our central supplier database ya province. Gore ga go na le di-economic opportunities le kgone go participate, le na le kgone ba empowered. Re support also le di-programs tša youth, re rana di-programs le bo programs ba reng ke youth in agriculture and rural development, women in agriculture and rural development. Ha ba na le di-needs gore ba kgone go di-developer ra ba thusa. Re bereka gape le department ya national ka go facilitate dilo tša land. Le ga e le gore ra tseba gore mo Gauteng land a ego, o boletse ka di-invaded areas already, mara ha e le gore o kgona go planta, ra tla ra thusana le batho ba agriculture, ra bona re le thusa jwang. And then also ba e leng gore ba applyela for agri-BEE fund, le bona ba kgone go applyela ko departmenteng ra be re romela ko national. Re gona re tla theeletša di-questions ha di le gona ra kgona go fetola. Ke a leboga.
Mandibulise kuqala ku Honorable Chairperson, Mekekane, and the honorable members, molweni nonke, bahlali base Ivory. Igama ngumncedisi kaMadolo. Njengoba uHOD bekatshilo, mina I'm responsible ukunincedisa, as the name suggests, ukuba nilime izityalo, ukugqiba kwenu ukulima, nivune, nihambe niyothengisa, like tomorrow, together nabo Babu Tedisola, no Makaipia, there is a farmers market that we organize in each and every township, so that abantu xa belimile vegetables, even if it's in your own household, endlini yakho siyakunceda to produce your own vegetables. But xa usowuphekile wadla, ezinye uyakwazi uzithengisa. So we also facilitate into yoba kubekho indawo yothengisela. Siyabanceda abantu as well into yoba bafuye, but also bafuye kwindawo efanelekileyo. Because awunawufuya phakathi kwemizi pigs, ihagu, okanye inkukhu, okanye igusha, okanye ibhokhwe. Ikhona indawo ekufanele uba uhambe uyofuya kuyo. As they say within the municipality, it must be zoned for agricultural purposes. So Tina, in short, as a department within the Chief Directorate Agriculture, sininceda ngokuninika the seeds that you need to be able to produce as of vegetables, the implements that you need to be able to plant and plow your fields, animal feeds, and also making sure that if you are farming with piggery, with poultry, siyakunceda as well to make sure that you've got structures. So, your poultry houses and your piggery houses. Kodwa ke into ebalulekileyo into yoba kufuneka ube unomhlaba. You must have your own land, your own piece of land. Thina asinikezi ngomhlaba, kodwa through uRagadi, uMegari Manotwane, were able to link you the national department so that bakwazi ukunceda ngomhlaba. So commodities okanye ngesintu, I don't know what to say, but ezona zona izinantsika si focus kuzo, it's your crops like your vegetables, the main livestock, cattle, sheep, goats, poultry, piggery, and also cannabis industrialization on the main. Obabutediso ke ngabo abanceda kwelo cala ukwenzeka into yoba, because niyayazi mos cannabis can also assist in a lot of things. So those are the commodities that we assist with. Nibonile, I'm sure with media and also social media, and we are also advertising emaphepheni ukuthi sivulile kwakhona as instructed by the MEC ukuthi abantu abafuna ukuapplyela i-assistance okanye uncedo ngezinto bese ndizichazile, they must apply, and it's going to be closing the advert by the 15th, is it 15th? 15th of March. So ithuba livulelekile that you must apply so that nikwazi ukungena ekubeni nikhona ukuncediswa, because asifuni lento yokuthi umamkekani la, the honorable chairperson, asibuza uba how did you choose Rulani over Mpho? So the process must be open to everybody so that by apply, and we've got requirements. If you know, as I say, if you know umhlaba wako is fenced, unamanzi, and if awunawo amanzi siyakwazi ukuncedisa ukwenzela uba ukwazi ukufumana amanzi. Kodwa there are certain requirements. You must be a South African resident with an ID, etc., etc. Then you'll be able to qualify to apply for the assistance. As I say, the application forms are out there. And if you need assistance again, on that club, we are here, that Masuka Neng is here, and Justice is also here to assist. Siyabonga.
Ke a leboga. Lebitso la ka ke Mpho Tlape. I work for this department, agriculture and rural development. Ne re setse re boletse ka ntho tse re di etsang, like Ntate Madolo just spoke, but re lebelletse thata taba ya food insecurity as the department, which is one of mandate ya rona. Ntate Madolo just briefly spoke about area of focus in terms of the support area etsang. Re thusa ka mechanization, support ka production inputs depending more enterprise tse leng gore you are involved mo go tsone, be it poultry, piggery, and all those, and the areas of ka extension services, the on-farm infrastructure, market access, and business development. Re thusa ka di business plan, ka di feasibility study, and economic viability reports. Focus e re lebeletse mo yona ke batho kgotsa barui ba ile gore ba etsa piggery, dikolobe, poultry, dikgogo, both broilers and layers, grains, including maize, and horticulture. Horticulture ke di vegetables and other related, le livestock, le cannabis, like he just spoke now. And this is just the brief support, but I just want to rush to the focus more area, like our HOD indicated, in terms of the work in this area, Ivory Park. Mosebetsi o leng gore setse ro entse so far, le o leng gore re continue ho etsa in the area. So as such, we just here also to report to yourself. We also here to say to yourself, we are here, re thusa balimi, re thusitse balimi, mo tabeng ya food security program, re na le di program tse tharo tse leng gore re focus mo go tsone in this area. Ya community food gardens, ya school food gardens, ya homestead food gardens. We just want to indicate to the meeting, ya hore mo area re na le project ya super dimama in this area, under community food garden program re implementing as the department. Re na le project ya palesa seeds and seedlings ka mo presidential park. Re na le project ya rezo mo tulong ya Ivory Park, Takawa. Umngele project, Inqenisweni projects, sorry, ke Motswana, ke Morolong, ke tswa Mahikeng, therefore, language le tla ntshwarela ho e bolela the way ke e boleleng ka teng. It was not my intention to, if at all. Re na le Zamvelo Inala, and then New Life. So, HOD chairperson, these are the projects that we implement more projecting. We provide training, we provide training, we provide extension services, we provide the production inputs. They are functioning, they are producing. Re na hape le program e re implementing ya school food gardens in the area. Mo e leng hore ko Culinary Passion School of Hospitality, re na le project ko teng. Ivory Park Primary, re na le project ko teng. In this area, we deploy the extension officers who are also providing agricultural technical support. Mo e leng hore ba thusa mo yona program ya di school food gardens, re na le project ya PS, Josane Primary School, Dr. Matole Motshega Primary School, le ko teng sekolo seo re na le food garden project e leng hore re thusitse sekolo seo le bana and the members of the community. JB Matabane Primary School, re na le food garden ko teng ko re provide the extension training and training of those. We provided the seedlings, fertilizers, compost, and as well as the food garden tools in general. Re na hape le project or program e re implementing as the department ya homestead food school, homestead food garden, more area ya Ivory Park, re dirile 135 household food gardens, more Lindokuhle, informal settlement, re na hape le 123 homestead food gardens, they established by providing production inputs in the area, and sales carry 12 and 14 and then Rena happily 96 households supported in Ward 133, 47 household food gardens also established in this area. So, Chair, these are the work that we have been doing, and we are continuing to maintain and provide the agricultural support to those projects. Ke a leboha.
Honorable Chairperson, ha re batla ho senya nako, empa ke batla hore ngifuna ukuthi ebahlalini, because ama colleagues ami bekakhuluma isiSotho kakhulu. Bengifuna ukuthi ebahlalini ungathi awuna land and therefore you can't be assisted by the department. Siyakwazi ukukunceda noma uhlala emkhukhwini. Futhi sifuna bona kanye laba abahlala emkhukhwini. So that sizonceda, siyakwazi ukuthi sinincedise ngamatayera, sikwazi ukuncedise ngamaboxi, sikwazi ukuncedisa ngamapiramid. So we can take all those things, sinifundise ukuthi kwenziwa kanjani, ukuthi nikwazi ukulima. So ningazinyezi, lesikaye nyenyefatsa, lera halina lefatsi. So we are here, you've seen our colleagues are here. Whoever says, I have a need, we will be here just to take those requests from yourself. I think, Honorable Chairperson, lastly, we have a chief directorate which is called the Sustainable Use of the Environment. And what we do in that one is we've got a unit that deals with cleaning. You will see, the overall green, green army. So various localities, season cleaner. Siyacela ke bahlali ukuthi sincedisaneni ngokucleana indawo zethu zingcolile. And I think what we want to emphasize is the fact that udoti does not necessarily have to be something ephelela esigangeni noma kuma landfill siyakwazi ukuthatha udoti, siyakwazi ukuthatha amaphepha, siyakwazi ukuthatha amaglasi, siyakwazi ukuthatha amabhodlela, ama-cans, sihambe siwayise kwi-buyback center siyowathengisa. Thina abangasebenzi singakwenza lokho sikwazi ukuthi sithole imali. So that's what we call e-waste management in the unit of sustainable use of the environment. We also have nature reserves. Sina nature reserves are 6. Sina 2 asekuruleni, sina 1 in the West Rand. We've got another one, we've got 2 at Pretoria. So we've got a nature reserve, aneilwane, anendawo zokuhike, anendawo ezinhle nje uma ufuna ukuya holiday you can go to those nature reserves. We also kukhona abantu abadevelopayo uma ufuna ukwakha fanele uze kithi in the department ucele i-authorization yokuthi ukwazi ukwakha. Senzela ukuthi kukhona indawo ezibizwa ngokuthi ama-wetlands. Uthola ukuthi uhlala endaweni kanti ngaphansi inamanzi. Wena wazi mawufika lapha uyakha, as time goes on, i-wetland iyaqubuka. Uthola ukuthi manje le ndlu ohlala kuyo seyiyaqala iyacracka kanti futhi ingagcina to swallow igwinyeka by umhlaba. So senzela ukuthi sivimbele lokho kanti futhi we've got plants, sine itshalo, ama-plants which we call ama-indigenous plants. Sine itshalo futhi kahle kahle ekungafanelanga ukuthi sizitshale ngoba zidla amanzi. So in the department siyakwazi ukuthi uma sifikile endaweni yakho uneyitshalo sikubonisa ukuthi lesitshalo lesi niyawubona lezihlahla lezi eziphephuli ezibizwa ngokuthi ama-lavender, zibizwa ngokuthi ama-jacaranda. Kahle kahle lezo itshalo lezo azifuneki ngoba zidla amanzi. They are not indigenous. So kuneyitshalo eziningi ezinjalo ekungafanelanga ukuthi kube siyazitshala. So siyakwazi as a department to say ukuthi cha ungatshali la ngoba uzothola ukuthi we are a very a water scarce province and country. So uma amanzi ethu athathwa yilezo itshalo lezo siyalimala because sizogcina sesingenamanzi. So senza lokho in the department, but also to just indicate, Honorable Chairperson and Honorable Members, ukuthi sisebenza ne-social development kakhulu. So abantu abaneyinkinga psychosocial inkinga, mhlambe kukhona abantwana abalahliwe, mhlambe kukhona abantwana abahlala kuma child-headed households. Uma niza nizositshela social development sihlangene ne-GDAD siyakwazi ukuthi sisizane nani. But I think okukhulu masihlangene si-social development ne-GDAD yile yokuthi sifuna ukuqeda ukulamba, poverty alleviation. Baningi abantu bethu abalala bengadlanga, yingakho sithi sifuna ukuncedisa nikwazi ukutshala so that ngalezo itshalo niyakwazi ukudla but bese ukwazi nokuthengisa from izitshalo. So that for us is important. Honorable Chairperson uma ekhuluma uthe one of the challenges in this area yi-criminality. Abantwana bethu sebaphenduke ama-criminals ngenxa yokuthi abanamisebenzi. But sinabantwana abaningi abadla inyawupe, abahlala emakhoneni. Uma befuna ukusevisa le nyawupe yethu yabo njalo bayaye basigqekezele basitshontshele. I-social development ihlangene ne-GDAD siyakwazi ukuthi sincedisane. Siyafuna ukubathatha labo bantwana sibafake kuma-facilities lapho bazothola khona uncedo. So Honorable Chairperson ngicela ukuthi ngisubmithe yiko lokho esize ngako. Sizothatha ama-questions sikwazi ukuphendula, but labo abafuna uncedo sizokwazi ukuthi futhi sibe khona sihlale kancane nisitshele ngama-challenges enu. Kunabomama engena nabo isonto lana, Honorable Chairperson. Ngicela abomama engena nabo isonto ekuthembisa bathi nje izandla. Ningangipayisi kumfundisi masiye esontweni Sunday. Ngiyabonga Honorable Chairperson.
Round of applause, Matsoho. Raleboha Department. Ke tshepa hore le ba utlwile akere. Ba ipuletse ho ya ka mafapha a bona le di services tse leng hore ba di offera in the communities. Tse leng hore di buletswe lona, but you must le tshwantse fela le di access akere, because di ka se le latele ho sa tsebiwe hore di nyakwa tsa lona ke eng. You are able to hore le apply, especially o boletse ntate mole ka the programs tsa piggery, cattle, poultry and all that, hore le khona hore le apply ebile o boletse le ka closing date ya teng, which is now on the 15th of March for those that have got interest. Honorable members, mohare ha rona mo re na le our stakeholders who includes Ntate Veli Manganzane, o ileng hore ke chairperson ya the local agricultural group here mo Ivory Park. Re na le gape le chairperson Ntate Charles Ngapai, who is the chairperson ya a local cooperative e leng teng mo Ivory Park. And Ivory Park in a lady wards, say 6 wards. Ward 77, 78, 79, 111, 110, le Ward 133. So ke tshepa hore ba teng batho ba dulang in the various wards here. And hona le Ntate Mfundisi Ngobese, o ileng hore o representa FBO ya mo Ivory Park mo. A ke tshepa hore le ena o teng Ntate Ngobese. If a sotle mohlomong o santsane a tla a le mo tseleng, and if re fetsa ba so fitli batho ba ke ba boletseng, then they will have to make written submissions and then we'll hand them over to the department. And then hona le Ivory Park zonal Sanko ya bahlali under the leadership ya me Charmaine Webe. Ake mmone mo aus Charmaine. And then hona le local councillors ba re ke mang, the whip of the councillors in this area, Ntate Maluleka, le ena ke mmone, if a le teng o tla ntshwarela. So ke bona ketapele ya Ivory Park. So if ba le teng, they will explain ba tlhalose dinyakwa ka moka tsa badudi ba Ivory Park, honorable members, HOD. But then ke tlo etsa so, ke tlo bitsa pele the chairpersons of these cooperatives or of these organizations, because ke tsa hore ba representa di views tsa lona. Ke tlo fa bona pele sebaka ba bolele, and thereafter I will open to the rest of you, so that ge le hore go na le seo batlang go se tlhagisa se leng gore chairperson ha se tlhagisa mo pueng ya hae, o ka se tlhagisa for the attention ya the department. Ra utlwana baholo? Thank you very much. So ke tlo tsaya Ntate Veli, ha o ka tla ka mo pele motlhomong, or o prefer e tla ka mo pele. I prefer o bolele from the front, everybody a o bone. Yeah, and ke khopela o be straight and to the point ne. Re ska complain, as a complaining session ena re tlile ho tlo etsa department aware ka dinyakwa tsa rona, so that they can intervene ba re thuse ne. Yeah. Thank you.
Ninjani? Igama lami uVeli good enough mnanzana yangihleke Pratip. Ngingu acting chair we Agriculture Forum, of which is the Greater Midrand Agriculture Forum. Sisebenza nomphakathi lana, asukuthi siya complaina kodwa nje ukuveza into ukuthi ama challenges esibhekana nawo sisazo engage nani ema side. Sinabalimi konke lama ward lawo. size sine hub locally la ukuthi mele sikwazi ukwenza inabo agro processing and all the stuff. Nisa mentionile ukuthi bakhona ama stakeholder like social development okusebenzisana nayo. Bakhona vele yilihlo lethu noma somewhere somehow sibona I municipality I provider nge gatekeeping esikhathini esiningi. It's not to say sithi sa complainer kodwa ke bakhona abalimi bazawukhuluma ukuthi badinga ini and yini into ukuthi bayibona ingayenzakali. But the primary one yokuqala ukuthi since sisebenza sumphakathi endaweni and the agriculture kuthiwa iya promoter and the legislature iya promoter within the Ivory Park noma I Greater Midrand Agriculture Forum ithatha ipart towards that. Ngasho ukuthi ku region A kuyi region enalama ward lawo I challenge esinayo ikanje. There's no way ukuthi singathi siyafama while indawo ingekho. And hence ke we've got into sibiza ama bylaws ukuthi if none ku legislature nithi budget yaphuma noma abantu bancedakala ama bylaws imap esinayo la from social development ebonisayo ngeibase ezokulima today lezo ibase zonke zi occupy ama informal settlement then simangeleke ukuthi ayi bylaw wayengasebenzi makuthmele I budget iphume for abalimi bancedakala. Kodwa ke abalimi bazawukhuluma kahle. The another thing nje so sizothanda ukuthi futhi sazi ukuthi sinthola kuphi and what formal channels ukuthi sinthola ngawo and if antholakali siyenza njani. Another one ke esebenzisana nabo under GDAT. We've got GDAT sasebenzisana nayo throughout wonke lama wards lawo. But ke kuhamba isikhathi ke nabo kuba abantu ukuthi bagcina baphela umoya singazi ukuthi it's because of ini but ke kungcono ngoba nikhona namhlanje sizobuza ke ukuthi mhlambe sincedakala kanjani if sesibona singasancedakali. Siyabonga.
Thank you, Kyaleboha Abudveli. Aulatelang Ntate Charles, etlaka mo pele.
Sanmonani. Qinani balimi qimani. Ngiyanibingelela balimi nama officials wese Gauteng legislature. Mina ngo Charles wakanjapha isibongo to rectify isename yami. Ngunjapha NJAPA. Ngi chairperson yama cooperatives we agriculture la Ivory Park. Ngijabula kakhulu mangibona I department ikhona izokhulumisana nathi as singama primary cooperatives. Sine challenge thina ke singama abalimi bangama cooperatives. I challenge yethu yokuqala yo indaba yomhlaba. Eyesibili noma sosutholile umhlaba singasancedeki singama cooperatives bese siyadikibala singasangeni phakathi kwendawo yozolimo. Ama cooperatives aya try by all means ukuthi ke mhlambe a comply but I officials zethu ziza nama proposals mhlambe in late hours njengoba sazokutshela manje ukuthi nge15 siyavala ekubeni ukuthi information besinganayo. So siyacela ama officials wethu ukuthi mhlambe makube kukhona labafuna ukusinceda khona basazise in time ngoba la phansi ke izinto zethu zihlanganiswa ngento eziningi fanele siye kuma internet siyofika siyohlanganisa manje mothi nge15 ukubuka namhlanje uzongitshela ukuthi fanele ngiapply ungithatha isikhashanyana. So siyacela ama officials kakhulu ukuthi ke makufuna ukuthi ke ancedisane nathi asihlangabeze ngendlela ukuthi ke asinikeze isikhathi ngoba la sibhekana nama load shedding sibhekana nento eziningi masithola ukuthi fanele ukuthi siphushe le paperwork I load shedding inayo sefikile. So kwenzeka ukuthi sesiyafela ngaleyo ndlela le kuthiwa ama cooperative akasebenzi. La Ivory Park inkinga esinayo indawo zikhona indawo zithethwe ama informal settlement. So siyacela ukuthi mhlambe ke I Department of Agriculture kule indawo eyazihlonza ukuthi ke zibe ezolimo sicela ukuthi ke basenzele imizamo ukuthi ke basuke labantu laba sikwazi ukuproduce ukudla ngoba ukudla kuyashoda abantu bakithi singaxosha senzeka ukudla kuyashoda la eIvory Park indlala eyasibulala. Kepha ke makube mhlambe zikhona lezo ndawo lezo singayiqeda leyo indlala leyo esibhekene nayo. Impela yiningi indlala siyacela ma officials akwenzeke umthetho ukuthi ke labantu aba occupy zonke indawo zokulima bakwazi ukushifta sikwazi ukuproduce ukudla abantu base Ivory Park baphile. Sicela kakhulu lokho siyanconcoza. Ngizogcina khona lapho. Amen.
Lebohile ntate Charles, ra leboha haholo. Akitsi ntate mfundisi Ngobese o teng? FBO, yeah, o ka tla ka mo pele ntate. Akitsi o tla introduce hore botse hore o mang o botse setjhaba hore ko wena mang o representa lefapha le le feng ne?
Hello. Sanibonani bahlali. Ninjani bahlali? Ngiyezwa ma comrade wami nikhuluma nguShaka ngwa Dlomisibongo bangibiza uShakes abaningi. Bayangazi nje abaningi. So bengicela ukubuza la kuyilokhu nje I social development. Social development, yes, iyakhulunywa manje, but isiganga la Ivory Park kungathi sesiqala ukushota because of informal settlement or abantwana bethu abane mikhukhu or whatever, of which savumelana nabo ukuthi no phuma ekhaya hambe usifunela indawo yakho. And then sibuye la ku agriculture. Agriculture la asina muntu osiphethe osinikeze indawo nje ethi sizokhona ukuthi solima, especially thina esingakhoni ukuyofuna umsebenzi and then over age ngasho kanjalo, but not pensioners. What are they going to do labantaba in between pensioners and this EU? I-government iyaslimaza lapho. Besicela nisikhulumele ngoba nathi siyafuna ukuthi sibe abalimi, but okusalayo siba ngaphandle ngenxa yokuthini asifundiseki thina abasinikezi isikolo. I-youth ithethe konke, and the big guns are there. They are waiting for EU to develop, ibe developed. Manje into bengiyibuza ngila ukuthi thina as ama middle one senzani, because manje ama vote asmela ama vote njengoba nimelana nizositshela ukuthi yes, this is that and that is that. Now we see you guys anibahle nikahle, and inkulumo zenu is nice and we appreciate that. Kuhle kuba kwenu la because sinafana nerama esinkweni. But thina sala sidla isinkwa sisodwa maniqeda ukuhamba la. Sidla isinkwa sisodwa maniqeda ukuhamba la. At the end of the day, bese sigcina siba ama culprit wokuthi thina yithi esivukela umbuso. Shintsha nama organization senze yonke lento because of akunaqiniso. Danke.
Thank you, Papa. Ra leboga. Nikibiditse wa FBO. O teng representative ya FBO. If ale teng a ka tla ka mo pele. Okay. Leadership ya Sanko. Ake mmone, Mesha main ngwepe. Okay, Ntate Maluleka councillor, ake mmone, re tla feta. Local community members and ward committee members of Ward 78, if balloting, or are representing ward committee ya Ward 78, akatla ka mo pele, a tlo bolela dinyakwa tsa lona ko Ward 78, tse le di identifyileng as ward committee. If I see you, I'll open the floor. Ke tla tseya matsoho, I'll start from this side. There's a lady ko morago with a green duke. Another hand. 1, 2, 3. 3 hands, itlang ka mo pele lili 3. A ke tlo tseya matsoho a mang, ne? Only those 3 hands can come in front. And then ha ke fetsa, I'll come to this side.
Thobela le kae? Thobela le kae? Nna ke Aniki Mutibu, Cohort Committee of Social Development under Ward 110. Rena ba Ward 110, re a short-a mmene, and re kgopela thuso ye e leng hore vela we especially nako President Pakarana di land, then re shota dilo tša ho lema. Ra di kgopela hore from today ka e leng hore le rile le tlo re thusa. Le re thusa, and especially le mo Maiboya le mo Rabarich as under Ward 110. Ke tlo ba ke tsamaya le bona re tla di ofising tša lena. Re tlo kgopela dinyakwa tše e leng hore le re promisitše tšona, and re tshwantse hore le re thuse ka tšona. Tše dingata ke natso ke no re botsa re le expect hore tlo fihla mo ofising anytime. Thank you.
Abisheni, mina ndi Virginia Ngobeni from Ward 77, Itwanano Cooperative. Mina dinashirilo ntsena shakuri ndikombela lava bati green watu bata nifuna project ni ya mina. Ikuri project ahina jidaye yi sponsor. So lokufika COVID ayikona kutanga kutira. So lokitira laha kukumike leswaku va yiva everything lenga laha ya inani nakari na xikomu akuna next. So hi decide ku ritlhelela futhi ya sunguna hi vuntshwa project ya mahlweni. Ene xa vumbirhi kombela leswaku loko mi sponsor vanhu tlhelani mi tlhelela ndzhaku mi ya vona ku ri na ku humelela yini. Hi ku ri mu humesa mali va government mu ku tekani mali leyi endlani 1 2 3 and then a ma ha vuyi manyamalala. So mi ehleketa leswaku vanhu va ta kula njhani. Hi point ya mehe leyo lexi ndi xi kombelaka ku ri loko mi hi spondile mi tlhela mi ta, ene lexi va nga xi endlangiki va ka jida hi rile hi misava. Hi ku misava lowu a wu right, xipinichi loko xi kula xa saseka, and then after 3 months before loko xi heta 2 months xi va na tidot ta brown, and then loko xi cela hansi xi pfimbile. So but loko hi kombela ku ri hi lunghiseleni ku ri hi endla njhani ku ri misava lowu ku va right, a mi hi pfunanga mara a mi hi nyikile mali ya ku ri hi tirha. Inkomu.
Sanibonani, okhuluma ko Mandla wakaMatha. Mina nginezicelo ezimbili nje kuphela, izicelo akusizwe ikhalo. Okokuqala, it takes time ukuthi wenze umhlaba ukuthi ube productive. Uyaspenda, after that bese kuqhamuka laba abayibiza ngokuthi ama land grabbers. And leyo nto leyo iyasikhathaza singabalimi ngoba usuke sowuspendile and asike bisazi ukuthi kumele siye kuphi. Uma uthi uya koma police station usizo asilitholi. Bengicela ukuthi iziko lezolimo lisize ekutheni sibe nendlela yokuthi immediately bangena bazo vandalize ingadi. What do I do as umlimi? A person who is responsible ukuthi ngimtshelile in this date ukuthi kwenzeka so and so that azoba accountable. Okwesibili bengicela ukuthi iziko le-agriculture lisinikeze umuntu ozosiguide like i-mentor. Ngoba uma sigcwelela yebo siyakwazi ukulima and sinepassion yokulima, but we fail kule side le compliance. It's not to say asikwazi ukucomply, but sometimes illiterate. Singabalimi abanye bethu abafundile. Sicela ukuthi iziko lisinikeze umuntu ozohamba achecka ingadi zethu ukuthi wena ungumlimi siyabona ukuthi uza kahle, but ngabe konke kuhamba kahle na? Lapho ngizokwazi ukuthi ngikhulume naye face to face ngumtshela ukuthi hayi ndoda la inkinga engihlangabezana nayo ilena lena le. But sigcina khona la ema office out there on the ground asibabona abantu baka agriculture. Yiyo lento edala ukuthi laba abahamba bamosha lengadi bathatha advantage ukuthi hayi this thing is useless. Ayindawo into right ile mikhukhu lena abayenzayo egcina sesingabi noma electricity la elokishini. Ngiyabona.
Kyaleboha for the inputs kamokalena. Ke tlotla ka mo siding e ke tse matsogo 1 ntate o ka tla ka mo pele 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 hands. Itla le wena mama ka mo pele le wena 8 ke supile 8 hands. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay ola omo mama etla ka mo pele le wena o emisitseng letso mama etla ya ke tshepa gore ba feletse. Okay o ka thoma o itsebise and then go for it.
Sanibonani. Igama lami ngu-Steve Mchunu. Ngijabula kakhulu namhlanje mothola ukuthi iParliament yila. Ye-leadership yila. Kuyasijabulisa lo. Kodwa ngizwile nje nichaza la ukuthi nenzani nani. But ukuthi sinithola kanjani? Uyi-one nje usinikeza ama-phone number wakhe la. Nonke benikhuluma la azange nisinike nix. Maybe nisazosinika before sishayisa. Siyacela sazi ukuthi sinithola kanjani. And sibona la Ivory Park sinenhlanhla kakhulu this year. Bengizocela ukuthi sishayele izandla ukuthi official ifikile la. Into esihluphayo nje kakhulu lana siyathenjiswa izinto kodwa azenzeki. Yinkinga yethu le. Njengoba singasebenzi nje uma sifuna imbewu asinamali yokuyoyithenga la ithengiswa khona. But niyasithembisa ukuthi niyasiza ngembewu. Uma singaya lapha nje lapha ayikho le mbewu. Sithenjiswe futhi namathulusi lawo okusebenza lawo. Noma siyawabhalisa lapha sishoda ngalokhu. Kubhalwe phansi. Kodwa ukwenzeki. Yes and yes. Abanye baze baya give up. Njengoba sebachazela ngifuna ukubuyela kulezi zinto ezithathwa abantu bomzabalazo. Bakuthola ulimi lela mase bafuna izindawo zokuhlala bafike baphule yonke lezi zinto zakho uzilimile. Abakutsheli nix. Siyacela ukuthi ke nisize. Siyanicela. Sifuna ukuzibona siphezulu. Nokulima siyalima lamagadini. but sifuna indawo la siyofuya khona lezi ngulube. Bakhona abadokotela bezingulube. Sifuna ukuthi beze kuleyo ndawo leyo bazolapha lezilwana. Nale nhlabathi yethu angithi mesitshala lapha kose ibuye izohlolwa ukuthi lesitshalo lesi si right for kuleyo ndawo. Siyanicela ukuthi nibe khona nisibonise. Singalimi nje mahala. Singahleki sikizibona sesihlekwa abantu libheka bathi ama-farmers. Uyabona ukuthi bahluleka kanjani. Nikhona nina official yethu. Wozani nizosifundisa. Ngiyabonga.
Sanbonan, ligama ngibonkosi Khatebe la eWard 133. Ngilima la eNothol. I was adopted by Babu Simelane, Babu Makuwa. I don't see Babu Simelane here, but ngibo bantu lebang adopta ngagcine sengilima nabo with a group of young peoples la eNothol. Ngive something lana ni mentiona ukuthi HJB Matabane niba helper ngema seeds. I am a deployee yaleyo section leyo. Ngihlala just next to that school. I have a very close working relationship ne principal yalapha with principal Ligwaba. Ngifuna kwathi ukuthi who's that person lenimnika lawo ma seed, because I can tell you njengoba ngime la ukuthi there's no a garden HJB Matabane le under HJB Matabane. The only garden le available lapha is for a foreign national man utlimela emakofi and kwayena uyathengela lawo ma seeds lawo. Even myself uma ngithole emanyoro cause angiwasebenzisi, I'm using organic, ngiyamnika. So who's that person elimnika lawo ma seeds kuleso sikole leso? I'm happy because I see my leaders wokuqala Alfred Nzo, they are here. I want to know ukuthi bobani lama families la 96 lenithi niyabancedisa. If maybe by a show of hands lana babakhombisa ukuthi bakhona, so that's so hard kusivele nayenda lento leyo. But for now lento lenishilo, I will just say it's a lie. Ngindlule leyo because nisathe uyiqhaza angisho because issue ngini. Tsine Nothol si nema cooperatives that different, but we work as a family as much as naloya at limela. Sine solution kulenzaba le land le greping labanye bantu. Ukabona. We've tried our level best this thing Nothol siyabona ukuthi no. Kahle we don't qualify to be there. Sifuna iland le big. Le solution yokuthi kungagcine kukhishwa labanye bantu la egangeni. Buy us a land or a plus. Siyomova sonke siye khona laphana siyolima sisebende. Esibena kuna some places emakhaya you will find this thing a family of 10 but survive at just 1 hectare. We can do that. Esibalimi baseNothol. We are ready. So sizameleni iland mayiba available bantu bokuqala kumele baqabanga ukuthi ish kunale out here Mswati le yathi they are ready for ukuthi bangalima tukeland lenkulu. Sikhona ukuthi sondle elukhunjana umphakathi. Okay, right. A solution leyo. Kuze ningagcini nilanza ama emirate end agijimisana nebantu tuketandi labathontshile. Dala abanye balimi. Okay, right. Ma tools since ma tools by mentionile but bengasho ukuthi si register kuphi. Sa register 2022. In fact, I don't know ukuthi as I've said kunema leaders la khona like a register eminyakeni leminyele endlulile ngisasemfana. 2022 siregister a fire station, siregistiswa iGDAD. Up until today, not even in Shogo elpigi nje, not in Shogo elpigi, ukabona. But ngundlule lokho because bengukhulumela ukuthi you must know ukuthi ni follow up kuphi ubantu ukuthi niba support and check ukuthi as na register nigcine nicakwa yini ukuze nigcine ningakafiki elokhunjane ebantwini. Sina this thing as ngikhulumela issue this thing eland. Mina njengami ngi interested kakhulu kodwa ngubona kuma Facebook, kuma YouTube and what not let nobody ngesiswati sakithi insango. Ngiyafuna kuyilima ngendele ama products wayo hayi kubhema. Ngendele ama products wayo mafutha into letiningi letendwa elokhunjani insango. I want to know ukuthi ngiphuma ngiye kuphi. Nginamkhulu ezingishilo ukuthi ngadopthe bomkhulu Sifuna nabo ngikhohlwa sibongo sakho babujani sinongibalekela. Unetinguku but atifuneki lapha eNorth Hall. Sifuna nokufuya tingulube atifuneki lapha eNorth Hall. Ukwabo. So Isaiah Street kule issue elikunjani el plus because now maybe this one name cover slimela just ukuthi sidle then that's it. eNorth Hall has produced graduate ngale lendinyanya lapha. Abuyile akhona la labanye bakhona la ekithi lana ma graduate bayakwati kulima banema certificates bafuna iland kulelo plus lelo lesikhuluma ngalo nabo bamele ukuthi ba benefit kungimanje bahleli you know intsha mayihleli igcine seyiphelelwa lokhunjane elisana because lokhu bahamba meeting but akuna anything labai producer. So please assisteni lapho. I think ngakayimoshi I will just close it there. Thank you, Baba.
Bua fela ntate, ke tshepa hore e sale o.
Hello. Okay. Ngiyalochisa. Nonke bantu bekhethu bobaba nabomma. Balimi ngiyalochisa nonke namhlanje. Ngilindebele linye limangilazi ukulikhuluma. Ngilindebele ngimponde kayitshintshwa bocheleni. Ngingungame. Igama lami nginguBoy Msiza, Boy November Msiza. Mara wathi kimi wathi garden boy ngoba ngisebenza garden boy ngokukwatela. Ungathi garden boy uthi boy ulibiza liqwale. Ukuthi garden boy kabe ngibizwa nguMacy's ngisemncane. Hathi boy phathi yokofi. Manje bantu bekhethu ngiyajabula. Bobaba naboma ni faceja engithoma ukuyibona. Mhlambe nizokusebenza. Ningiqaphele nangabe ngiyakuthinta ngigadanga inyawo ncancabe emntana wethu. Ngoba mina nendaba ngiyayikhwela. Angifani namanzi ezulu nehle entabeni ezaphasi. Mina nendabeni ngiyakhwela.
Sorry baba.
Bafowethu.
Sorry baba. Ngicela ungene endabeni. Ifune umbuzo ubuze umbuzo.
Okay mami, okay mama.
Yeah, please.
Into engicelako nje mina ngifuna imbewu. Ukufuna kwami imbewu angifuni ningithembise nithi nizonginikeza imbewu. Ningayilethi kuphele natha 6 months. Mhlana kubuya amavote ubuye uthi baba uMsiza wozokuthatha imbewu. Ayingiphathi kahle le yinto. Nangabe ngiyaninyathela bafowethu. Ncancabe. Kodwa ngiyathemba ngoba ni face engithoma ukuyibona. Ngiyathemba ukuthi nizokwenza lokho. Imbewu namathulusi okuphela. Uthule ukuthi uzokubona. Ngilima emkateko. Ngiyamangala nani ngitshela ukuthi ematabani nise imbewu. Mina ngiseduze nematabani ikhange ngithole ngisemkateko. Sikwembu sikukatekise ngiyathokoza.
Siyabonga ukuqala ngithanda ukubingelela committee portfolio committee sibingelele nama coordinators abasicoordinator basibiza ukuthi ke ugovernment wethu njengoba sibizile namhlanje size la sonke sizolalela ukuthi basiphatheleni nathi sibaphatheleni nesibonge futhi nayo idepartment ye ioffice leGDARD nalo ukuba khona nalo lisilethele lokhu abasiphethele kona nathi sibaphathele as isma farmers today I think sonke sijabulile ukuba la okokuqala bengithanda ukubonga kakhulu ukuthi ke ugovernment wethu Durham yena uyasilalela shem uyasilalela kakhulu government if simlalela uma kathi sicela lokho sikudingayo ngiyaxolisa kakhulu ngikhuluma ngenegama lami sorry okay mina nguNovula Masilela from Umkariso Women in Water Cooperative siphuma eTshwane size ngapha ngakini sizolalela nina ukuthi ngapha nisiphatheleni nani nathi sikhona ukunitshela ukuthi ngale eTshwane senza njani sima cooperative. So sibonga ugovernment wethu ngithanda ukubonga lo baba bekakhuluma nge-agriculture kakhulu. I-office yabo isebenze kakhulu ngama-security home food garden. Thina eTshwane sarejistara sagqwalisa amafomo beza basilethela amafomo ukuthi sigqwalise bakwazi ukulethela bebangalethelanga thina i-cooperative babalethele i-community yonke sagqwalisa amafomo. Emva kwaloko ngoSeptember last year September before ama-office avalwa bafika bazodeliver konke lokhu bebasithembise kona basinika ama-seats basinika amathulusi. No, buzani ukuthi why? Hayi ukuthi Tshwane. Thina sisebenza ne-EARD ila eJoburg. Thina sihlala eTshwane. Okay. Thina eTshwane. Ngikhuluma nge-community yonke. Ukuthi angithi niyangibuza ukuthi sincedane ka
All right, okay, order. Ke kopa le theose meoya. Kopa le dule mo fatshe. Oh.
Okay, ngiyandlula leyo
Baholo.
item ngoba nifuni. Ngiyandlula leyo item. Ngiyandlula mara bakwenzile okuhle.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry,
thina
Mama
i-cooperative
Silel. Oh, hanyane. Sorry, ki bring order hanyane ne. Baholo. This meeting was advertised on social media. Therefore, ubuletswe batho kaofela, not only badudi ba mo Ivory Park. And mme o tlhalositse before a bolela hore ke cooperative, o tlile ho tlo lena, o tlo share experience ya hae le lona, le ena a utlwe di experiences tsa lona. So ke kopa re ska mo shut down. Let's allow her to say what she has to say because she's also invited le ena ne. La ha lo re o bua ka Tshwane but ke kopa o wrap up mama. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So that ukuthi sonke sikhona ukuthola usizo. Senze kanjani? Besile i-department yafika yabiza i-community nathi ngokwethu i-cooperative azange sibe greedy. Sihambile sibiza abanye abantu ukuthi beze nabo bazothola usizo usizo sonke lele silifunayo. So right thina i-cooperative yethu ke ngoba kudla nikufuni sizokhuluma ke ngama challenge. I-cooperative yethu nathi sinawo ama challenge eninawo. Kodwa ama challenges nawo siwalethile ukuthi bawezwe ukuthi next time bakwazi ukufika la sikhona bazosolvela lawo ma problems esinawo. Thina ke sinenkinga nge-entrance yethu la kufanele singene khona efamini yethu. Asikwazi ukungena umasipala wembe umgodi omkhulu. And then lukhulile lungaka. And phezu kwalapho asinalo usizo lokuthi sizosoloko simele umasipala ukuthi eze azosikhathela whatever. Sizizamele thina bomama. Sazizela nezinto zethu zasemakhaya esinazo ukuthi sikwazi ukuqapha ukhula lolu size sikwazi ukungena siyoqhubeka ngomsebenzi wethu. Okwesibili challenge esinayo asikwazi ukungena efamini. Challenge number 2 ukhula sicela ukuthi nisincede ke umasipala akwazi ukufika basikhuthele sikwazi ukungena phakathi siyosebenza. Okwesi3 ama stream wethu lawo besithola khona amanzi they are full of storages. Khona manje asinawo amanzi wokuthi sikwazi ukunisela izingadi zethu. And then kuma wetlands, nama wetlands wethu akakwazi ukusefa amanzi because of storage inengi kakhulu. And asikwazi futhi ukungena futhi kuma streams. Thina sisebenza siklina ama streams, siyatshala eceleni kwama streams. Phinde futhi thina ngokwethu sizenzele ama awareness wethu we cleaning campaign wala eduze nala sisebenzela khona, sibize no community yethu ukuthi sikwazi ukuclean indawo yethu, sikwazi ukuhema. Ngizogcina ngoba ngiyabona ukuthi ngiyakwatisa, ngiyabonga.
Sorry, before ubulela mama ne. Baholo, re ke tlhahise se. I get a start a meeting. Ki declare this venue as a precinct of the legislature and a run a meeting according to the rules of the legislature. So you are not allowed to howl at anybody, habulela, because each one of you habulela, we listened. So how much mo platform habulela, le hausa utlwane le sa se bolelang mo mamela. Ke molao wa precinct e. And then Haribua, I get that's why ke kupile matso, kaofela lona le misitse matso ka le khomba la tla mo pele. Ke bona hantse batho ba bua, hona le batho ba emisa matso kwa ko morao. It's wrong. It's not allowed that thing in the legislature. So ke khopela hore re itshwareng sentle batho ba baholo. Thank you very much. O ka tswela pele.
Sanibonani. Igama lami Constance ngokaMaduni Sibongo. Ngibuya e133. Siyabonga i-department. But ke i-department sicela ike ibe ne-monitoring and evaluation. Siyacela ukuba i-department ibe ne-monitoring and evaluation. Why I'm saying that? Beka kukhulunywa ngento yasemqhele. Ukuthi emqhele ingadi elihlaza. When was it? So kubalulekile kakhulu ukuthi sibe nayo evaluation team. Just monitoring and evaluation team ibalulekile. Silandelele angisho. Beka kukhulunywa lapha yana ngeJB Matabane. Umphefumulo wami ubabhlungu kabi makukhulunywa ngeJB Matabane because of ibeneficiary yaseJB Matabane. He is a foreigner. Akekho noyiwani umuntu and it's a sole person osebenzisa lapha yana. Akasina ne cooperative esebenzisa leso sikolo lesi esebenzisa amanzi wesikolo. Ngindlule lapho. Sicela kakhulu sibe nomuntu kwama kube ne-aftercare mangabe kukhona into enizenzile. Ngoba khona manje sikhuluma ngokuthi iyavala usizo elizotholakala. Babang habatsebele hore ineleng jwang ka ban ha rena tsona di access tsele tsa hore re kgone ho bona re kene go di website re kgone ho bona ha rena le yona o ya go library o sebedisa data library holo ha e sebetsa kere re a gopela hore o be na le batho ba tlo bang yetsa aftercare ha le yentse ntwentle mosebetsi o motle wa lateliwa ha nkabe o nona le batho ba yetsang aftercare nkabe re tseba hore due date ya assistance e le buang ka yone ke di 15 akere nkabe batho ba sa makali ka ra ntlunye hore ka di 15 March i-agriculture inosizo bezosinikeza abantu abangabalimi kodwa abalimi abayazi lonto leyo. Ngicela kubalekile futhi kakhulu ngoba soloku kunabantu abalima ngempela nasezindlini zabo emajardini. But because of abanayo umuntu obasizayo oba assistayo nikhulume ngekuthi niyenze nine department edila ngani i-food processing. Kodwa bayalima zigcine baphisana ngazo bangayenzi nenzuzo. Kanti kube nina kunomuntu oseduze nabo. That person ngabe uyazi ukuthi athi njengoba nilime amakhovi egcwele kangaka, njengoba nilime ispinach sigcwele kangaka, masenze sithatheni sisenze kanje. Mhlambe we can assist you in terms of packaging. Mhlambe we can assist you in terms of nenze ama juice athize. Siyacela bantu department landelelani. Makube nabantu abayenzi aftercare. Uma senikhiphile ibudget leyo ukuthi nikhuluma ngokuthi nama homestead garden. Mhlambe nagcina nibanikezile nini. Base sekhona thina abantu esibaziyo abantu abazikhiphela ezingqeni zabo. That's why ngithi kubalekile ukuthi kube ne monitoring after ugovernment wethu omuhle eseyikhiphile ibudget. Masingaveli nje sijule nje silahlele ukuthi abatlasala bayibona ke. Makube and siyathemba ukuthi namhlanje hasi talk show fela. Parliament kasheni uyathemba or hasi talk show fela or litlohlayisa. Uhloba nali nizolandelela ukuthi ngabe bayalithola nosizo. Njengoba abantu belima sidinga ama irrigation system. Kubo bonke le ndawo kulinywa kuzo akho manzi. Siyazibridgela amanzi. Sithola amapipe sizithengele amapipe. That's why ngithi njengoba beyibala bathe holweni bebala emqhele iholo ukhula lungaka akho kwa amanzi kulawo umqhele lawo. Siyacela bandla kube ne aftercare. Siyabhalisa ke nakulezi zinto ezibhaliswayo. Parliament sibhalise ama list siwenze sibize ne community ukuthi hey asifuna ugovernment wethu kubonakala ukuthi akasebenzi. Basihanta abantu bathi soloko sabhalisela amathulusi ale kwemathulusi ayina miwatekile. Ngoba abantu babhalisile amathulusi awezi kubo. Siyaphuma kuthiwa izani njenga namhlanje senze sure ukuthi lendlu le ingabi empty. Ukuthi leadership ingatholi indlu empty. Kodwa niyasihlambalaza ngoba anenzi njengodlela esivumelane ngayo. Uma abantu bebhalisile masingenzi izinto akubi mnandi. Siyacela abantu masingabi ne talk show abantu ba register izinto bese bangazitholi lezo zinto lezo. Kubonakala ngathi sinamanga thina labe siphambili. Thina labe sibahola thina labe sigcwalisa amaholo ure hariyeng government wa libata ko holong. Le tlo thola thuso lona balimi. Ha ba re kganti ga isale le re ye ka mo le ka mthotse rona ha le di bon or lona le a dija na. Sibonge kakhulu bantu okugqibela nje engithanda ukusho ukuthi singayijabulela umhlaba iland siyalima eIvory bento siyalima eIvory kakhulu singakuthatha namhlanje sikhambise sikubonise ezindlini zethu sikuthathe sikubonisa la silima khona kodwa asilitholi usizo to glue it together. La singahamba siyolimela khona singabalimi sibonakalise netalent lethu sigcina singasazi kwalozo zipinishi lezo akiri how reka le ra tseba hore le bo magelwane ba tlo kgathala ora wo wartena ka spinish sa hae mara hanga be re limela ho risa Woolworths hanga be re limela ho risa Pick n Pay elingtseng government a re buletseng ditsela tsa rona re lebula aholo re tshepa hore asilahlanga nje izinkokheli zethu asilahlanga nje ama submission wethu azonakekelwa and azobhekelwa especially sicela amanzi kuwo wonke lama center abakhuluma ngawo ebathe imqhele sokuba isigange esikhulu kulezi ezikhona sicela irrigation sicela amanzi bathunga asinawo amanzi kule siyahlupheka ama pipe asina siyazibona ezinye izinto amanzi ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi siqhubekele phambili siyabonga izinkokheli
sanibonani bahlali awusheni bahlali kumela ngiyathemba manje ngibona nginje ngiyabona ukuthi indade dali masenda ngokuthubela ngiyosekela amagama lomake lophumala nami ngikhona lapha emkhethe ngibonge izivakashi zethu sizimukelile nemali omuhle ngoba zingenele egedini sazimukela akusho ukuthi zijampile beziyozixosha sithi nigebengu nemanga libone amavoti ngoba umuntu lohamba egegeni abonakale ngubani noma ngubani akusizo sigebengu oh okay ngilungiseleni ibambe njani be so oh yeah angeke ngisabiyele emuva ngiyongena endabeni Into lesifunayo ngiyoseke amagama lakhuluma ngilomake. Amanzi makhosi yethu. Kufika kwami emkhele mangena ngibatshele ngemanzi. Ngithi la angeke niyenze lutho total. Niyosebenza 45 years. Nisadwe kuye Khanana ngeke nifike. Into leyibalulekile amanzi nomhlaba. Into lesifunayo la emhlabeni sifune ukudla. Mase usuka la sofune ukudla. Emasosha afune ukudla. Bodokotela bafune ukudla. Uyabona ukuthi ukudla kubalulekile kakhulu. Asidweleni ukudla lokuthi masela sithi ya sobiza baseBrazil batosifundisa sobiza emaChina batosifundisa asithukaneni lento leyo. Asizenzeleni beze bathola ukuthi siyayeza. Mine liplasi ngiyalazi. Angeke ngene kakhulu ngoba ngangena kakhulu kuyoba nenkinga. Ngiyalazi. Nanyalo ngibabizile abantu ngathi asambeni uyobona la ngisebenzela khona. Abezanga beze. Baqaqatshwana la baphuma. Ngithi mina niboneni nizweni. Lento nizoyireport phambili yini? Khanda ukuthi duha sizawuza mkhulu. Toti namanje abekezi. Nina njoba nifikile la siyacela ukuthi njoba ukhona make lokhuluma ukuthi nihambe nibone ukuthi kusetshenzwa kanjani. Kungapheleli khona la. Ngicela bobabe sihlanganeni niyobona le ndawo sisebenza kuyo ukuthi sisebenzela la. Lo uright, lo akekho right, lo uright. Niyokhetha nibone ukuthi kwenziwani. Ngoba uma sikhuluma la kuphelele khona la akukho la siyakhona. Angeke ngifake lezi la emoyeni wami ngazifaka singalwa angifuni kanjalo. Ngifuna ukuthi njoba nifikile niyenze lesinithuma yona. Sifuna icompost, sifuna ifertilizer, sifuna inhlanyelo, sifuna amanzi. Makhona emabhoho lapha bawabekile. Afile. Kodwa mangifaka induku ngithi hawu mase into leyilula wayebangafaka ibhoho. Wayebangafaka ineminyaka neminyaka ngathi wonke emabhoho afila akavuselwa next afile. So sebenza kanjani? Mina kusebenza ngiyakwazi bantu ngabakhomba ukuthi ithi madoda ugovernment uma tosinceda yenzani lento ngiyenza yona le yenzani bangayenza mafika uzojabula she izandla athi yasendiphasile asenzele kodwa masingenzi kona ngeke kulunga. Asizwaneni bobabe njoba nifikile umthwalo suthwesa nina ngizoba bathi manifuna ukuboleka imali ngiyaniboleka niyayithola kanjani into osifuna yona imali akasithengele icompost lento ngikhuluma ngayo thenge yona abekathi lento benikhala ngayo nayi la basithengela imhlolo lengiyibona 5 kg yingasebenza indawo ye 300 meter ngebudi yingaqeda le i10 kg yingaqeda la thina la sinikezwa 5 kg 10 kg kuphela yami ngadi besukela le izofika la kodwa next bangangithengeli ngokuthi indawo yokulima ngiyayithanda ngiphande ngizithengele uyangazi bothi na njoba ngimele bayangazi ukuthi lo usebenza kanje ngicela leyo baba imali le ukhuluma ngayo sithengele lento kubuyena ukuthi emdala sibiya ngithi he ngu agriculture ngithi uthi nazi ngithi baba ngibongile ngishone engadini nanyalo ngisasebenza ngiyaphanda.
Thank you baba.
Anda.
If I'm mama kamo.
Yanibulisa bahlali. Mina ngumama uNkolithi ngihlala Ivory Park, extension 79. So ndize apha ke ngive kuthiwa kwi-meeting yogogo. Ndaqonda uba mandize ngoba ndineka ndibulise okokuqala iindwendwe zethu, ndibulise ipaneli yethu. Ndiyalima mna eyadini yam ndinegadanyana. Xa ndilimile ndiyavuna ndipho okoko. Ke ngoku ke sekungena ubusika. Ziyatsha ke ngoku ezebusika. Isicelo sami ke ngoku ndifumane imbewu. yasebusika. Ndizokwazi ukulima ngoba andityi ndedwa, ndiyapha ogogo endihamba nabo. And enye into ke kwipanel zethu, kwiindwendwe zethu, iyayazi ukuthi thina abagogo sinenkinga yabazukulwana. Abazukulwana bethu badropha esikolweni. Bahlale njena bangenzi imnikisi. Ingathi kungenzeka njena ukuthi ngoba bedropha ke esikolweni kubekho uncedo abalufumanayo baza kuba nekusasa ngomso. Ndiyabulela kakhulu. Ndiyabulela bonke abantu abalapha kwiindwendwe zethu, ingathi isicelo sethu bangasiva ngoba ndiyalima mna ukulima. Ndinegadanyana endilima kuyo, kodwa imbewu ke yasebusika ke ngoku ngoba kungena ubusika. Ngiyacela ke. Ndiyabonga kakhulu.
Siyabulela mama, siyabulela kakhulu. Re lebohe kaofela ba tlileng mo pele mo go tlo ntsha maikutlo a bona, dinyakwa tsa bona le mathata ba kopanang le ona as balimi or prospective balimi or balimi ba lakatsang ho ba balimi. Re feditse ho tseya matsoho. I'm not going to take any more hands. Ke tlo tseya tafola e teng mole mo go dutseng ausi Lebo wa emisitse letsoho. All your written submissions le ka di isa ko tafoleng. If go na le something se no batla ho se tjho, ngwala mo fatshe o fe ausi Lebo, lebitso la hae ke Lebo, le mo fe di tla fitla mo tafoleng dinyakwa tsa lona. So ka se sebaka ke tlo fa monyetla ko department hore ba tle ba fetole go dipotso tse le di butsitseng le di concern tse le nang le tsona. Ba tle ba re tlhahise botlhale re kgone ho utlwa hore department matsapa a tshwanang le a ba rarolla yang. Over to you, HOD.
Siyabonga kakhulu, Honorable Chairperson. Sibonge kakhulu kwimibuzo ewile phakathi kwendawo. Imibuzo okhona asithathi ngokuthi laba abakhalayo abakriticizeayo asithathi kabi, but sithatha ngokuthi ka dipotso tse le enizibuzile, dipotso tse le di butsitseng, le rona as department re khona ukufunda ukuthi what are the things that as a department we need to do differently. Ngiyabonga kakhulu, angeke ngiphendule konke okukhulunyiwe because I think izinto eniziraisile ziyafana masibheka kahle. But I think there's an issue which was raised by Usis Constance, I think it was, uma ekhuluma nge-monitoring and evaluation. I think that's very important. So uma sileta ngoba iqiniso ukuthi izinto ziyalethwa, uthi omunye ubhuti umthimkhulu uGadebe uthi the department is lying. I can assure you mthimkhulu ukuthi the department is not lying. The department has brought seeds, seedlings, implements, and the reason why ngithanda what Usis Constance was saying, ukuthi siyaleta izinto bese umphakathi wethu uthengise the very things that we bring. Kunokuthi zisetshenziswe for the benefit of the community. The very same people esifika sizinike bona are the very people abazithengisayo. And I think into ebuhlungu ngathi ma South Africans angazi ukuthi yini asizithandi siyarayinyenyefatsa rona ka borona, and we'd rather take our things and sell them to foreign nationals. Sikubonile kuma RDP, sinikwa i-RDP, kusasa siyayithatha le RDP sithengise nge-5,000 to a foreign national. Sihambe siye emkhukwini futhi. The reason I'm repeating why I like what Usis Constance is saying, ngifuna ukuthi how do we work with each other so that Nina community members are the very ones who do the monitoring and evaluation? So uma sithi sileta ama implements JP Matabane noma Mqhele, kube khona ama community members asebenzisana no councillor ukuthi lezo zinto ezilethwa yi-department siyazmonitorisha and make sure ukuthi they benefit the community rather than benefit a particular individual. I think that's very important. The other important issue that you have raised, yindaba ye training. We cannot do anything without being taken through training. And I want Ubab Goba Pagate as a lapabiling zonigi number yak. Bab Goba, as you come in front, Uguti backbone. Inambaga Bab Goba Pagate. Ngela sithathe sonke so that uma sifuni training sazi ukuthi sizofonela ubab Goba Pagate. Ubab Goba Pagate is responsible for training, but there's something else that he's responsible for, which I'm going to tell you about. Inamba yakhe is 066. Angiboni umuntu obhalayo. Okay. 066 488 1974. 066 488 1974. Ngicela uma engaphenduli director wakhe umphotlaphe mphoza bathe uzoma phambili nawe bese wena uzonika inamba yakho.
Number yam 072 287 9278.
Ugosa wasewisile ningalibali.
072 287 9278.
Uma kungaphenduli ugoba nifonela umphotlaphe. Hamba uhlala phansi mpho. Iza amadolo. Madolo was umadolo uye chief director kusho ukuthi baphethe bonke nabanye abaningi abangaphansi kwagoba baphethe umadolo. So uma ugobe engaphenduli nifonela uklaphe, uma uklaphe engaphenduli nifonela umadolo.
083 415 2638. 083 415 2638.
Asinaval ngoba siyazi ukuthi le esikhulumayo akusiyamanga ene futhi asizanga la ngoba kunokhetho thina sama officials. We've got nothing to do with ama elections. Asizanga ngenxa yokhetho. Size ngoba lo esikwenzayo kuumsebenzi wethu. Ngicela ukuthi usizwe Nzuza eze ngaphambili. Mr. Likhorowoza. Mr. Justice Likhorowoza. So usizwe Nzuza uyi extension officer noma CICT uyi agricultural advisory uyi agricultural advisor. In other words, laba ebebekhuluma ngokuthi siyafuna ukufundiswa uNzuza labantwana laba yibo ekufanele banibonise ukuthi nenze njani uma nifuna ukutshala. So umhlaba awufani. ukhona umhlaba olungele ukutshala, but nakhona kuya ngokuthi ungatshalani kulowo mhlaba. Kwesinye isikhathi umhlaba ulungele ukuthi sitshale amakhabishi nespinach. Kwesinye isikhathi umhlaba ulungele ukuthi sitshale ubhontshisi. So unzuza nabanye akusiwuye yedwa, but sizonika inamba yakhe usebenza nabanye. Unfortunately namhlanje ziningi izinto esinazo, abanye baye ku training ngoba nabo fanele beloku be trainer. So uSizwe Nzuza uyi extension officer responsible for this area. Abafuna usizo na inamba yakhe seyikhona laphaya. Naya ngicela siyibhale 076 421 9937. Uma engaphenduli uNzuza nangu boss wakhe uJustice Lekgo
066 488 3793. 066 488 3793.
Ngiyabonga seningahlala phansi. So ngiyaphinda uma sifuna itraining uMr Goba phakade uzosincedisa ngetraining. Uqinisile usisinomvula uma ethi siyafika sicele ukuthi nibhale nicele ngoba angeke sazi ukuthi ubani ofuna usizo lwethu. Abantwana bethu bathi uzoyithola kanjani uhlele khoneni. So siyaye sicele ukuthi ama forms akhona applyani so that laba aba responsible. Okay. So that abafuna ukusizwa ngama seeds, ngama seedlings, ngama implements, ngama fertilizer, konke lokho enikushilo nama borehole siyakwazi ukuthi sinenzele ama borehole. Lisufi iza lona uLucky Lisufi ucabanga ukuthi uyi relative ka Premier. Uyabona ukuthi ngimbheka kanjani?
Okay, thanks HOD. I understand or gona le batho ba tswa go straight Ivory Coast and gona le ba le rene ba tswa other side ya Ivory Park. So Ivory Park the most of Ivory Park it fall under COJ. So gona le another part it fall under Eguruleni. And as the Honorable Awilo, this was advertised on the media. So they are also coming from all around Tembisa. So I'm responsible for city of Eguruleni. So my numbers are 076 421 8686. 076 421 8686. Please, let's work together. We are here to help you. The car phone anytime you want to call us, we'll answer to you. Area around Tembisa, we have already delivered. Yes, HOD, one letter or mark. We have delivered. You can talk to us. We have delivered already. We still have other areas here in Tembisa that we are still going to deliver. So we'll take your contacts, Baba, so that you can also be there when we deliver, so that you can see what we are doing. Thank you very much.
Ngiyabonga. Okugcina kukhona abakhulume ngecannabis. In fact uyi1 ubab Khadebe iza Tidiso.
Ke a leboga HOD dumelang gape Tediso Molepo nomoro ya ka ke gopela le memorize ka tlhogo 072 310 1122 le memorize ka tlhogo 072 310 1122 ke a leboga.
So
ke nna Tediso Molepo. Tediso ke a leboga.
So into esizoyenza, Mr. Madolo, ngicela ukuthi in the next 2 weeks, let's work with the councillor of the place. Asikwazi ukungasebenzi no councillor. Asikwazi. Asikwazi ukungasebenzi no councillor. We will work with the councillor. Uma ningafuni usizo lwethu, unfortunately there's no way we will not work with the councillor. Ngicela ningilalele. Babu greater Midrand, ngicela ningilalele. Siyasa nilalela uma nikhuluma. Ushilu honorable chairperson wathi asilalela leni. Uma ninenkinga nizoyichaza. Sisazoba khona for another 15-20 minutes. And we'll be able to take some of the issues that you will raise afterwards. We will work with the councillor. We will also look at organized formations like the Greater Midrand Farmers Association. But angeke sisebenze nani nodwa, sizosebenza nani no council. What I was saying is that ngifuna ukuthi Mr. Madolo commit ukuthi in the next 2 weeks sizobuya. It might not be in this hall necessarily, but it will be in this area, yase Ivory Park, and we will make sure ukuthi we publish our coming. I also want to explain ukuthi uma sithi kuyavalwa nge-15, we are very specific. Kukhona into esiyibiza ngokuthi CASP, Comprehensive Agricultural Support Program. Leyo ikhuluma ngeimali ezinkulu, abantu abafuna ama-warehouse, abantu abafuna ama-tractor, into ezinkulu. So leyo yiyo esithi izovala, but ukusiza abantu angeke sivale. So if abantu bafuna ama-seeds, ama-seedlings, ama-fertilizer, logo akuvalwa. Into evalayo yile ebizwa ngokuthi CASP. The other thing I want to explain, ukuthi i-department yase EARD asina mhlaba, and this is something that we explain all the time. Asinawo, we do not have land. What we do as uMahari eshilo, ukuthi nina uma ni applyela e-departmentini, and into esingayenza ukuthi singanifacilitatela, sincelele kuma-masipala, because umasipala uyo nomhlaba. Singanifacilitatela ukuthi sinicelele e-national. Kodwa thina siyiJIDAD umhlaba asinawo. That's the one issue. The second issue, ukuthi thina siyiJIDAD asingeni futhi endabeni zama-land grabs. So la kukhona abantu aba-invade i-land, asikwazi siyiJIDAD ukuthi singanisiza. Umasipala uye ofanele ukuthi anisize. I think, Honorable Chairperson, I think I've dealt with everything that needed to be dealt with. Thank you very much.
Big round of applause. Matsoho. Raleboha, I think this is the beginning of a brighter future for Batoba Ivory Park. I get ntho engwe le engwe go na le mo e thomang mo teng baholo. Re qadile a kere. And o boletse HOD hore o mametse kaofela ha lona. And bona as department ba tloga mo, they will go and sit on their own, ba analyze the situation here, and they will come up with a program e leng hore ba tla e implementa here in Ivory Park. And she was very open. Only file di phone number tsa batho kaofela ba sebetsang le ena ba e leng hore le ka ba founela directly ha le batla thuso. And HOD o buile ka councillor. Councillor is the first citizen of an area or of a ward. So it's very important for re sebedisane le di-council. We can't overlook councillors. It's not right, baholo. Le nna ke le so, I work with councillors, and through the parliamentary constituency office, I'm supposed to work with the councillors, give them information, get information from them, e leng hore e tswa ho lona le le badudi, so that ha re dutse together le di councillors, we can resolve your problems. Ha ke dule mo Ivory Park, but I know the challenges tsa lona tsa mo Ivory Park because I meet with some of your councillors. They share with me. So don't worry if we involve the councillors. Thuso e tlo hlaha through the councillors, through the department, and through the oversight or the intervention near the portfolio committee. So ke rata ho tseya sebaka se ke lebohe haholo di inputs tsa lona le di responses tsa department and the commitment ya the department to assist you so that you can feel this department ya GDAT hore ya phela e thusa batho like e thusa in other areas. Mme wa ko Pretoria o boletse the way ba ba thusang le lona ke tshepa hore le tlo e thola thuso e tshwanang le yona eo. So ara skanyatsa selo bare uzo ithola kanjani uhlele khoneni. I think you are very fortunate hore le be le mo kaofela ha lona today, because this is the first step to realizing your dreams for those ba nang le passion ya ho lema ya agriculture in general. So ke tla isia hona mo re tswele pele ka meeting wa rona, because we've got other agenda items that we have to deal with before re kwala. I will call upon Auslebogang Mampe to take us through the rest of the items on the agenda. Resolution tracking NCOP bills, provincial bills, and so on until the last item, Auslebo.
Chair, under resolution checking with none, NCOP bills, Chair, it's just to announce that next week, on the 15th of March, we have a public hearing on climate change bill. The bill will be held at Naledi Community Hall in Soweto, and we start at 10 a.m. Chair, under provincial bills, we have nothing. Petitions, nothing has been referred to us, and we don't have any correspondence. Maybe you want to touch on other matters.
Okay, I'll come back to item number 10 on any other matters. I will request the two members who are here if they've got any other thing or any input or comment to make. This is your opportunity. Honorable member.
Thanks, Chair. I think what is important is for the department to do a thorough monitoring, because it was so embarrassing, you see, in a project where it is financed, funded by the department, and the beneficiaries is a person who doesn't pay tax in our country. That's number one. Number two, Chair, I'm very interested in terms of this millennium goal, I forgot the number, HOD, where there was a request in terms of the food gardening that even in our primary healthcare facilities, we should have some, so that those people who are ill, the facility should be able to assist them. I don't know whether in the project presented, is there anyone which is done in the primary healthcare facility? If yes, it will be, yes. We don't want to respond now. It will be better HOD for us to be able to get that information, taking into consideration the issues and the challenges which are raised by the stakeholders of the Ivory Park. I think, Chair, those are the three issues. Lastly, I thought, Chair, because we are celebrating an International Women's Day today, the HOD will come with something, at least to say to the women who didn't go to the celebration and give them that this is your token for the celebration as part of the food security. Thanks, Chair.
No, thank you very much, Honorable Member Ndlovana. HOD, utlwile ke mara go tla ba re o tla re fa lunch at least re ka se tsamaye ka mala a empty ne. Okay, no, thank you very much. I think as a chairperson, I will take time as well to meet with the various stakeholders in the area. Ne? Because ke tshepa hore ba fella FBO a iteng Sanko ke tla kopana le bona ke kope ba etse di written submissions tsa bona tse concrete so that we can hand them over to the department so that as you take your decision about this area, you know exactly what to look at. But now, my dream personally, and I was sharing with the fellow members, ke hore o ka re ho ka ba le agri-park of some sort in this area, so that all the cooperatives can be able to work in a, you know, I don't know if how possible or, you know, how feasible that is, but it's just a homework, aka fang lona a department. Thank you very much. Re ke tse sebaka se, ke le lebohe kaofela ba le leng teng mo. And also apologize once again for the late start. It's not our culture to start the meetings are on late. We normally start on time. But unfortunately, situation today was beyond our control. And my greatest apologies for that. But ke le lebohe for your patience. Libile le mamello. You were seated and you waited until we started with our function. Department also, you were very patient with us. Thank you very much. And I can say this is the first step in the right direction. It's not the first time and the last time that we meet with you. You would know that we are nearing the national and provincial government elections. So our term might end. You might find that in the next term, the portfolio committee, it will be different. But that does not mean they must not continue with the work that we have started. And as we hand over as the portfolio committee, the next portfolio committee, it will take over after the 29th of May. They will be able to take everything forward. So it will not stop there because everything is documented. It's on paper. So mosebetsi o tlo tswela pele, mosebetsi wa government continues to work irrespective of who is at the helm. Ne? So don't you worry about that. Let's have a concern over that. Dinyakwa tsa lena as people of Ivory Park will be catered for because now the department is aware. So kaseo ke rata ho le leboha. I'm told there is lunch which is served outside. So as you leave the room, you'll grab your lunch on the table outside and and we hope that you will be successful. Those of you who are wishing to pursue agriculture and those that wants to sustain themselves and their families in their homes, the food gardens and so forth. So thank you very much. The date of the next meeting, I think you can repeat it.
Oh, Chair. Chair, we have our own meeting first on the 14th of March. We are adopting committee oversight reports, but the initial meeting will be on the 15th of March, Naledi Community Hall in Soweto. We will be considering a bill, climate change bill.
Yeah. No, I think date of the next meeting, meeting warona, the next meeting, and then there's a climate change bill that the portfolio committee has to facilitate by conduct a public participation. It was a halakona lady, and I'm sure let the adverts by long you want to participate, you can attend that climate change bill so that lead inputs towards how you want us to deal with these climate change issues. So thank you very much. le ka itsamaela ka kgotso baholo. Thank you.